What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Braley, singer-entertainer based out of Phoenix, Arizona, and today we've got another killer official Hige Dandism. This one has been requested to me on my Dropbox and everything like that multiple times. Someone even said I was keeping them waiting, and I apologize for that. So without further ado, this is official Hige Dandism with 50%. Here we go. Holy crap, look at that stage. Wow, look at the size of that audience. It's a full arena right there.
さあ、日産スタジアムの皆さん、最後の曲で持てる力をありったけ一緒に弾けさせましょう。この曲、今日は
What an industrial looking set. Wow, look at that. Great harmonies for the song. Everybody's got their wristbands on. That is so cool. Could you imagine? I love that. That's so cool.
Let's go.
This is why you wanted to hear it. It's such a fan favorite. It's huge. Listen to him.
誰かに誇れるように生きてみようだなんて奮い立つのはいいけどストレスがあっても耐え抜くことこそが美学だなんて言うなら
You can hear he's a bit tired. This must be somewhere into his set. He sounds phenomenal. But you can often tell when someone gets a little bit vocally tired, their voice starts to sound a little hoarse and there's a little bit of airiness through his voice. And I mean, that's natural. You're running a marathon doing these concerts. These concerts, they're 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours long. You're singing the whole time. You're yelling at the audience. You're getting sucked up into this adrenaline, the adrenaline rush. And by the end of the night, your voice is just raw. You are tired and it's all about the comeback. So after you're done with the show, you get a good nap, get some. I like to drink some Singer juice, which is a mix of cognac and port wine. Sounds disgusting, but it's beautiful. And then go to bed, take a nap, because you're going to need that rest for your vocal folds if you're doing that the next day or within the next couple of days, because there's so much work going into this. Like I said, you're running a marathon. It doesn't matter how well trained you are, you're gonna be sore. It's a marathon, for Christ's sake. This is hard. So I mean, he's obviously going to be a little bit tired, but his voice, his placement still sounds perfect. It's really nice. だからこそ手にする幸せもあるんだろう Yes. 生きたいのにね100じゃなきゃダメなんて、いつ教わったんだってと我に返って割とすぐにまた間違えてを繰り返してスリルまでハイになるまでバルカレーなわけがね Wow. Great message too. 滑り込んだ休日に誰かの輝いている姿に勝手に焦りくやみ現状に苛立ち眠れるまま朝にいら I love that, what they're talking about. The lyrics just definitely catch me, because it's where we live in a society where you're based off of your production, what you're able to produce, the amount of productivity you can create. And I mean, it's especially like that. It's like that all over the world. It's here, it's in Japan, it's in China, it's in Canada, Australia, it's everywhere. This is just how society is these days. And I don't want to live like that. I don't want to have to live putting all of my energy into this work, into this 9-to-5 job, this boring nonsense, and then have nothing for myself later. You know, I'll just become tired and weary and gray, and I won't be able to do anything for myself, and then I'll end up making mistakes and doing things wrong. And that's exactly what he's saying here. He's just I want the easier life. I want the nicer life, the 50%. That's all I need to give. And that is, some days you don't have 100%, and that's okay. Some days you're allowed to give 50%. And he's saying every day is okay to give 50% because you need to keep something for you. And I like that. That's right. Yes. Yes. I just want to live life doing the things I adore. That's so true. I mean, isn't that for everybody to a certain extent? Even if you do have a 9-to-5 that you're not the happiest with, or it's just something that pays the bills and puts food on the table, but you still have hobbies and things that you're passionate about, whether it's watching these reaction videos, watching anime, which if you do like to watch anime, join me over on Patreon. We've got full titles of anime series. We've got Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo Leveling, and many more. We're about to start Demon Slayer, and then after that, we got another poll replacing Solo Leveling because we're almost finished with that one. So we got a new one, new titles popping up all the time. Come on over, check us out. We have a really great group. It's free to join and free to watch the first video. So if you like us, come on over and check us out. Let's continue listening because I agree with this guy. At the end of the day, I want to live my life doing things I adore. And the things that I adore are performing and performing my show, being in shows, being whether it's musicals or big production shows. I like that stuff. I like doing that, and it makes me happy. It fulfills me. And I want to spend my life doing that. I don't think that's a bad thing to say. It's just hard to do.
俺たちのやりたいことだけ、つまりは最高の曲と最高のライブを作り続けて、あなたたちと一緒に死ぬまで年取っていきたいんじゃ。競争の義務はない、リングもコースもない、だからこそ手にする幸せもある。
I love the melody line. Yes. How many times do I have to listen to Japanese music before I just learn Japanese through osmosis? Because that would be really nice. I just like this song and I want to be able to sing along with them because that's the type of song this is. The melody line calls for it. You hear the audience just getting so into it and I love it. And I want to know what they're singing and I want to be able to contribute, but I can't because I went to school in America and only know one language. Come on! 衝動関係ジャンク疲れの自律神経いたわって熱い拍で全体気をつけんで Yeah, that's right, recharge 備えてここぞでだけで放て日産の100 Come on Yeah Woo. Great chords, man. Great chord progression. So powerful. Love the pyro. Wow, look at that theater. Look at that arena. Nice. Just such a catchy chorus line. great voice.
なぜかね手がきっと背負い込みすぎていないでも下ろしたいわけじゃない自分の体への忘れてはいけない、
Yes.
そういうことみたい、
Yes.
心の肩こりを緩めたならさ Come on!
Yes! That's got to be just the coolest feeling in the world, having the audience sing your harmonies, sing your chorus. So cool.
今日は素晴らしいファイナルをありがとう。そしてこれからも末永くよろしくお願いします。
I caught arigato. That's all I know.
50
Yes, that's a big note. Yes. Whoa, nice.
ありがとうございました。
Nice. How cool is that? What an audience too. Just they're so polite, but at the same time they're singing, coming back and forth. They're involved in the exchange. That's the difference between a concert venue and a nice concert that you get to watch and you get to tap your toes to and clap along and enjoy, and then an immersive entertainment experience when you could genuinely you could sing along, you could do the choruses they want you to. They try to pull you into the stage, so it's like the entire audience is a part of the show, which is huge. I mean, everybody tries to do that. I do that in my shows. I try to get people clapping, singing along, singing back to me, doing call and response, and it's so much fun when you get the audiences that are into it, because it for the entertainer as well, it just shoots up your confidence level. The adrenaline starts to pump. You feel like you're taking the audience on a ride, and you are, and the audience is going with you, and you're connected to the audience, and that's something. It's almost tangible, that connection on stage to the audience, when you're feeling like they're with you. I've got them. Bam, they're mine now. And this group, they've had them from day one. From the moment they walked in, they had this audience, and it just goes to show they're those wristbands that work really, really well, making them part of the light show, making them part of the concert. And then right down to the music. What great chord progressions. I mean, he's using these big, powerful major chords to really lift people up, and these dominant changes to really make things stand out, and the audience feels it, and so do you as an audience member. You just watching the video, you feel it, and it makes the hairs stand up, gives you goose pimples or goose pops or whatever they're called, depending on where you're from. They're different things, but we call them goose pimples. But it's moving. The whole thing is moving, and what a great message. It's not about slacking off, giving 50% and slacking off. It's about being honest with yourself, saying, no, I give 50% to this because the other 50% is going to me, because you have to give time for yourself. You can't pour out of an empty cup. It doesn't work that way. So you've got to give yourself that grace. You got to be able to take those breaks, to shut the door, shut the lights, shut the windows, shut everybody out for a minute, and just give yourself some time, whether it means being alone, whether it means gardening, playing a sport you like, going to the gym, going for a walk, a bike ride, whatever it may be, something for yourself where you can recharge and feel a little bit better about the next day. Then you could go into the next day, and that 50% is going to be more than enough to give to your work. And then the following 50% you give to yourself. It's common sense to a certain extent, and I really like it. I like the message. I love the music. I love the melody line. Everything about this was great. Guys, I had a blast with this song. I hope you did too. Until next time, I will catch you all on the flippity flop. Cheers, guys. Bye.